Welcome to a Can't Human Properly production.
Hi everyone, thanks again for tuning into my channel. This is Eve from Can't Human Properly, and I'm just here to make another video. Yesterday's video was my first, and so I was really awkward, and I still am in person and especially on camera, so bear with me. But I wanted to make another video because yesterday's video was it seemed like I was sad, or anyway, but I promise you I'm not sad. I'm very happy. I'm very happy actually, and that's why I made that video on my walk. And I had to do it spontaneously because I've been making excuses for a while now. So no more excuses. No more excuses. Excuses don't get us anywhere in life, and so we have to manage the time we have and do the things we want to do. So right now I'm having breakfast, but I wanted to talk about fall, the energy of fall, the energy of the seasons. So we're in autumn right now since September the 20th or 21st. I usually see it as the 21st. It doesn't matter, but I want to talk about three things that come to mind when I think of fall. And the first thing I think of when it comes to fall, I'll give you a moment as well to think. So what comes to mind when you think of fall? For me, I think of first nature as an example. And I look at nature and how nature is shedding her trees, bushes are turning, are losing their leaves. Well, first they're turning different colors, yellows, reds, some greens also fall. And when I look at that, I think of letting go of things that no longer serve me, things that are no longer needed for my growth. It's about looking at the past months, because this is the last quarter of the year, and looking at what worked and what didn't, and what I can change in the future. So I've gathered some leaves here, these different colors. They represent different things in your life. Perhaps some of them are also green, and some are already brown and dark. So these are maple leaves, and of course I love maple leaves because I grew up in Canada. So one, we're letting go of things that no longer serve us and are perhaps holding us back, but we're doing it in a way that is natural for our lives. The trees are not shaking down the leaves. The leaves are falling gracefully. And when things are ready to leave your life and you are conscious of it, they can fall gracefully. But you could also shake that tree if it's stubborn habits or ways of thinking that do not serve you. You can let go once you change your mind about what you want to do. So for me, I have come to a point where I'm shaking the tree of debt that I've been carrying since I graduated school in 2010. I was not serious about that debt, and I didn't feel it was holding me back, but I've since changed my mind, seeing that having no debt equals freedom, and having debt equals bondage. And I'm reading the Total Money Makeover, and it's talking about getting really serious, getting crazy about getting rid of your debt. And so I've become crazy about it, thinking in ways that I can shake that debt out of my life, because I want to live a life where I'm doing exactly what I want to be doing. And I mentioned that I haven't worked in my last video, and it's been almost 3 years, and it's so embarrassing to say that in a way. But during that time, I've worked on myself so much. I have healed so many past wounds, and I am moving forward, and I'm shedding my leaves like happens in fall. So there you go. So the second thing I think of when I think of fall is about wrapping things up for the year. Well, starting to think of it anyway, about wrapping things up. And so in doing that, you can wrap up projects that you have that you still haven't finished. I'm one to talk because I find it really hard to finish things anyway, with things I start. so much speed and stamina when I start something, but it's hard to see through. And so I am practicing that with these videos to see if I can see it through. About celebration. It's about gratitude, really. It's about being happy with some of the things that are going on in your life, because I believe there's at least one. Because if you're here thinking about your mental well-being, you're thinking about your physical well-being, you're thinking about financial, then that means you're alive. And so you are thinking of growing, and that's a great thing. So be grateful for where you are in your life, even if it's not where you want to be. Just being grateful will bring you more of the things you want in your life. And so you can do that by starting a gratitude journal where you write down 5 things you're grateful about each day, and they can be similar because you may run out of things, but really there's always something that you're grateful for. If you're breathing without trouble, you should be grateful, or you should feel some gratitude. And if you don't, that's fine. You can feel grateful for the food in front of you if you love food, for being able to buy that treat for yourself, for being able to hug your loved one, being able to dance, being able to use your legs to walk. Okay, I've had situations where my leg has been hurting and walking has been difficult, or I've hurt my hands when I need them the most to cook or to clean. It's hard to have to depend on someone for that. And so if you have your physical health, then you have something to be grateful for. If you have a mental health, you have something to be grateful for. If we can dig deep enough, there's always something to be grateful for. Just like if you can dig deep enough, there's always something to complain about. So it's about being on the right side of making changes in your life by being grateful for the things you have. And so in fall, I look at all the pretty colors in my life, and I'm grateful. I pay homage to Mother Earth, to the universe. Mother Earth for supporting us on this earth, and for loving us, and for being patient with us, and for warning us that we need to change in many cases. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the good things that are happening around the world. And of course, I pray for everyone in the world that's suffering. Okay? You can pray for peace. Because if someone else is suffering in the world, then you're really not at your ultimate peace. But at the same time, you cannot make yourself suffer because someone else is suffering. Since when does that ease anyone's pain? You still have to be grateful for where you are and to pray for others and to help others in any way you can. But like in the airplane when they say put your seatbelt on first, you have to start with yourself, and you have to make sure that you're okay in all areas of your life. That you're okay physically before you can help someone physically, that you're okay mentally before you can help others mentally. But at the same time, when you are healing while helping others, when you are helping others, you are also healing. So that's a great thing about this universe. We're all connected, and it's about time we realize that connection and really help each other like we do our family members and our friends. Okay, so I've talked about 3 things about fall when it comes to fall. And using energy of fall. First is letting go of things, shedding things that no longer serve you. The second is reflecting on the past seasons, things that you've harvested, whether it's not much or whether it's a lot. It's just about reflecting, because as human beings we have the ability to reflect, and that's how we're able to change and to imagine our lives in a different way. And the third is about celebrating. It's about gratitude. It's about looking at the colors in nature and looking at the same colors in your life, looking at all the good things in your life and being thankful to the universe, to God, or to source, or whatever else you want to however else you want to describe the power that allows us to be here in physical form at the moment. So please let me know down below what you think of when you think of fall, and how you utilize the energy of fall in your life, the energy of forward to talking with you more in the comments, and just know that you are here, so therefore you can make changes in your life. Okay? You're so loved. Thank you so much for watching this video, and enjoy the fall weather. Go for a walk, and play in the leaves. You know, walk and throw the leaves around. That makes you feel good. And
Thanks for watching. Thanks for commenting. Thanks for liking and sharing. You are so loved. I love you so much.